How is this love different than any love you've ever known?
I think this love is different because I just don't have any fear anymore.
Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good are rumored to be falling apart or already split. You know, people on the internet already thought that this couple was cringe.
Wait, what?
So now that you think they're split, does this make you happy? Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good have been dating since May 2023. The Creed 3 actor and Meagan Good were first linked together after they were spotted on a movie date. Reports of their relationship came 2 months after Majors was charged with physically assaulting a woman while riding in a New York taxi cab in March 2023. In June 2023, Meagan Good accompanied Jonathan Majors to his court appearance. They were photographed holding hands as they entered and exited the courtroom. In August 2023, Meagan Good accompanied Jonathan Majors to court again. In August 9, 2023, Meagan Good spent her 42nd birthday with Jonathan Majors. The pair was photographed walking in West Hollywood, California. On February 9, 2023, it was rumored that Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good had moved in together. Despite Majors' guilty verdict, they were still solid and very much in love and share a Belgian Malinois puppy. Meagan also said Majors once advised her not to love him, but she felt so free and so whole with him.
He actually tried to encourage me to not be with him. And I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
How do you describe this moment? Because I understand you just celebrated your year anniversary.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say except for, like, I feel free, which is a beautiful feeling.
Hello. You guys look stunning.
Thank you.
Who's that?
I keep up.
Y'all look so good.
I think that sometimes people are so less burdened or less consumed with their daily life that they just feel like they want to analyze a relationship that is so far away from them and so distant, and they forget that celebrities are humans too, living their everyday life. They wake up, they yawn, they go to the toilet, they go to the kitchen, they move around. They're just regular people, and people just spend their time analyzing a relationship, and we don't know what's going on inside. Like, we don't know what's going on in their relationship at this moment as we speak, and it must be really hard for them if they're really getting a split, or maybe this is just another publicity.
And for him, it's in his space. It freaks him out. He's not about the celebrity. He doesn't like to do all the stuff. He just wants to do the art.
Here, Meagan is just explaining for the sake of the people who think Jonathan looks cringe on the red carpet or when they're seen outside together and he looks like he's distant. He's actually not distant, he just doesn't like paparazzi.
He doesn't like to do all the stuff. He just wants to do the art. And all the other stuff to him, that's why he never did it before, because he doesn't want to do it. And our relationship kind of forced it. So when we're on the carpet, I can just tell, he's a little bit uncomfortable.
Okay, I get that his dance is kind of awkward here, but maybe that's just him being in the mood, and most people who think that he looks awkward with her are probably just comparing him to her kind of relatively better looking ex-husband.
There's moments where I'm with Jonathan and we have a moment, and I'm thankful to what I learned in that relationship so that I can now implement it.
For those of you wondering how they met,
we met at an event. I'm not gonna get too into it, but yeah, and it just was instant chemistry, but I wasn't really in that mind frame. And then we re-met again about 4 months later, and I was like, this is gonna happen. And it did. As everything was unfolding, it wasn't that there was a moment that I decided I'm gonna let the world in on this.
so this is the part that actually convinced me that they were just two people at very low points in their lives who met and decided, okay, we're going to be there for each other. And it turned out to be this relationship thing in quote. Now she's going to say, I see you. And that's more like someone saying, I believe you. I'm here for you.
It wasn't that there was a moment that I decided I'm going to let the world in on this. It was the moment that I decided I see you. And for us to walk through together, that's just what's gonna happen.
Maybe I'm wrong, but what I'm getting here is that they didn't come out to the public to say, hey, we're an item. The people just assumed they were an item.
And so there was never a moment where we decided that we wanted to do that. It's just something that sort of happened. Someone saw us somewhere, going to a movie and then kind of reported it, and we, it was like, should we shut it down or not? And I was like, no, because people have a perception of you that's not true.
So maybe they weren't dating at first. There's that possibility from what she's saying.
People have a perception of you that's not true. A perception of who you date that's not true. So if this is what it is, love, if that's what it is, then at some point they're gonna figure it out.
So maybe we're now at the point where Meagan was talking about, and yeah, we're figuring it out.
At some point they're gonna figure it out. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, he's like, are you sure? I mean, he actually tried to encourage me to not be with him. And I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.